District Court in the state of Michigan is now in session, with the Honorable Judge Donald Coleman presiding. While court is in session, there will be no eating, gum chewing, or reading any material. Thank you.
All right, this is case number 24-148-539. This is Barry Altman versus Cheryl Constantino. The matter is before the court. Looks like for some enforcement action. Your appearance for Barry Altman. Your appearance for Constantino. Any attorney involved? Your appearance, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning. Alexandria Taylor on behalf of the defendant, Cheryl Constantino.
Go ahead with your P number, if you will, counsel.
P75271.
All right, thank you, and good morning to you. I'm looking now for Barry Altman. If you're on the Zoom, Mr. Altman, please say something at this time. All right, counsel, I'm not hearing a response from Mr. Altman, plaintiff in this matter. Tell me what's going on, if you will.
Yes, Your Honor. Last year, you entered an order dismissing the case on our motion for summary, and Mr. Altman was ordered to pay $1,250 in attorney fees. I have attempted to collect said funds from him. He's been extremely combative, denying that he owes the attorney fees, and so we filed this motion for show cause. I sent him a copy of the show cause, and once we got the notice of hearing, I also sent him a copy of the notice of hearing. He has failed to respond to my office, and I've been on the Zoom since 9:30, and I have not seen him log on. And so we are asking for an order to show cause, and I'm also asking for an additional $1,250 in attorney fees and costs for having to bring this before the court.
Right, counsel. Have you issued any subpoenas? What efforts have you engaged in to try and collect the money?
So the efforts in trying to collect were having discussions with Mr. Altman. So Mr. Altman is retired, and so I don't know if he owns his own home. I do have the address, and so that was going to be kind of our next action to see like if he potentially owns his own home, but I know he is retired. He is not working like a W-2 job.
All right, I will issue the order to show cause, and I will take under advisement the other considerations. So I'm going to set a date for the show cause hearing. As part of the order to show cause, I will require that the defendant submit identifying information as well as income information together with banking information that defendant may have.
Okay.
So banking information, income information. So that bleeds out into things like social security numbers, bank account numbers, pay stubs, any sources of payment, those kinds of things that he may be required to bring to the show cause hearing.
Okay.
I'm going to set that show cause hearing for just one moment. I think I'm going to have to put it on the 9th of June, council, given what my schedule is like. So the 9th of June.
The 9th of June?
Yes, Monday, the 9th of June. That's going to be at 10 o'clock a.m. 6/9, 10 o'clock a.m. And you'll need to submit an order of show cause to me, and I'll sign off on that. And you can include the various items that would normally be required under a subpoena, but I'm requiring them under the show cause.
Okay, and on that day, Your Honor, June 9th, 10 a.m., is that in person or Zoom?
I'll allow it to remain by Zoom. Obviously, the strength that plaintiff has to appear. If he doesn't appear, then they should register at that time.
Okay. All right, very well. I'll prepare that order and send it over to Your Honor as soon as possible.
All right, thank you, counsel. Good day to you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
All right, court now calls case number 24-1-68999. This is Midland Credit versus Heather, excuse me, versus Heather Robinson. The matter before the court looked like I had to set on for a show cause, not a show cause, for a status conference. It's like the first hearing regarding this matter. Your appearance for Midland. All right. I don't see counsel. I believe this is the one that counsel says should be in and out on.
Correct.
All right, so I'll come back to that matter shortly. Do I have Heather Robinson? Heather Robinson, are you there somewhere? All right, I'm getting no response from the defendant on that matter. All right, the court now calls case number 24-240-532. This is Mary Williams versus Global Motors. The matter is before the court, set on for after the issuance of a subpoena regarding this matter. Do I have Mary Williams? Mary Williams? Do I have anyone from Global Motors? All right, the record should reflect the court did issue a subpoena in this matter January the 16th, 2025, and set the matter on for hearing. A notice was given. The matter was initially set on February 25th and was subsequently adjourned for service. It appears that neither party has appeared regarding this matter. No proof of service has been filed. The subpoena will be quashed at this point. All right, Madam Counsel, what matter are you on?
Are you speaking to me, Your Honor?
Good morning to you. What matter are you on, Madam Counsel?
Good morning, Judge. I'm here on Rodney Chiropractic versus Farm Bureau. It's case number 24-152-651-GC.
Got it. I know that that's an emergency motion. Are you here for? You're here for the defendant, are you?
We are here for Farm Bureau, yes. We filed it last Tuesday. We did provide plaintiff's counsel with notice. It's my understanding, based on a conversation that Mr. Fortner had with my law partner, that he would not oppose that motion if we were to set up a global facilitation. Ms. Walls has her own case pending in the circuit court, and we're trying to set up a facilitation. He has another case pending before in 36th District Court before another judge, Body Mechanics, and so we're just trying to get all of the cases together and proceed with the facilitation. And we're asking for an adjournment of the trial.
All right, so let me, I did not formally call the case. I was just asking.
Oh, my apologies.
No problem. Case number 24-152-651. This is Rodney Chiropractic versus Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, and your appearance at this time.
Stefania Gismoni on behalf of defendant Farm Bureau P74277.
All right, thank you, counsel. I'm in receipt of the motion, the emergency motion for adjournment of trial in this matter, and I'm aware, of course, that the court has a matter set on for a non-jury trial by 2025 at 10:30. So, and I'm
Your
also.
Honor, it should be a jury trial. I believe we made a jury demand.
All right, so the notice has it as a non-jury trial. Nonetheless, my understanding, of course, is that there's a request to adjourn that trial regardless of the nature of it at this time, because the parties are looking at facilitating this matter together with other matters. Is that correct, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then you've indicated that you spoke with Mr. Fordman, who represents the plaintiff in this matter, and he would have no objection to the court adjourning this matter, setting a new date under circumstances where this matter is included in a facilitation. Is that correct, Counsel?
I personally did not speak to him. My law partner spoke to him last week and told him that we'd be filing the motions and that we would be setting up the facilitation.
All right, so I will grant the petition to adjourn the trial in this matter. And as I reset this, I'll make sure that it's set on the jury schedule or jury calendar, because there is a demand for jury trial. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up now as a final pretrial conference. So I'm going to back it up, given that the parties will go to facilitation, and then I'll take a look at it and we'll set the trial up to next action. So I'm looking to bring it back in June. Do you think that that's too early, or just for a final pretrial?
For the final pretrial, I'd ask for 30 days, because then if that, I don't have the facilitation date set. I know we were looking at different mediators and trying to see who had the earliest availability. So if it's just a final pretrial without a trial date, I don't have any opposition to a final pretrial within 30 days.
So I'll go ahead and set it up for I'll go ahead and set it up for June 19th. So 6/19/25, and I'm setting that at 9:45 a.m. And again, oh, I'm sorry, I've been informed that we're closed that day. Thank you very much.
I think that's a federal holiday. I think it's Juneteenth.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to move ahead to the 23rd. So 6/23/25, and that's going to be again at 9:45 p.m. And that's being reset as a final pretrial conference.
Is that via Zoom, Your Honor?
Yes.
Will we get a notice, or should I email Mr. Fortner with the date and time?
Yeah, a notice will be sent out regarding that date, and again, on that date, I'll take a look at everything, and if it's been resolved by facilitation, everybody can know that. If not, then we'll get it set on the trial schedule.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Good day, Counsel.
I will submit an order under the 7-day rule. Is that okay?
All right.
Thank you,
That's
Judge.
fine. All right, this is case number 24-1394. This is Kenneth L. Bunch versus James Sims. The matter is set before the court for a pretrial conference. The record should reflect in this matter that the court did receive an answer to the complaint and scheduled a status conference that was scheduled, looks like, for the 20th of December. Now let me just one moment here. Madam Clerk, can you print out? So I'll strike that. I see it now. The court did set up a scheduling order and set today's date as a pretrial conference regarding this matter. All right. Do I have plaintiff Mr. Bunch on the Zoom?
I'm present, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. And good morning to you, sir. I'm looking also. Thank you. I'm looking for Mr. Sims, James Sims. If you're on this Zoom, please say something at this time, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is James Michael Sims.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Sims. Good morning to you as well, sir. I did allow a period of discovery as between the parties regarding this matter, and have the parties been able to complete any items that you've requested regarding discovery in this matter, Mr. Bunch?
Your Honor, I submitted a request for items to Mr. Sims on April the 3rd, according to the U.S. Postal Service. They left notice with him on April the 4th, but Mr. Sims never responded. He never picked up the notice requesting discovery.
All right, so did you send that? Did you send that through some type of restriction or just ordinary mail?
I sent it through express mail, which require the tracking, and it verifies that it was left and verified that it was attempted delivery.
Yeah, well, you don't, I mean, yeah, you don't do it that way when it comes to discovery. You simply send it to the person's address, and you don't have to send it through any type of express mail or anything else. If they've got a sign for something, that could hinder discovery. But the ideal in here is that whether they sign for it or not, if you send it through ordinary mail, then it's deemed served. So sometimes when you send stuff restrictions that, you know, people sign or don't sign for restricted stuff, you don't have to send anything for discovery through restrictions, except under extraordinary circumstances. You had something you wanted to say, Mr.
No, I just wanted to make sure that it was tracked, that it was verified, that it was an attempted delivery.
Well, here's what you do, and I'm seeing that you have branch there, and the spelling that I have on the file is bunch. Is it branch or bunch?
No, it's bunch, Your Honor. What this is this is a Zoom on my profile. Is for my organization, and I try. Normally, I can edit that, but since you're in control, I can't edit it.
Yeah. That's exactly right. I just want to make sure I wasn't calling you by the wrong name.
No, you know, it's bunch.
Gotcha. All right. So, Mr. Sims, have you requested or gotten any information from Mr. Bunch regarding this case during this period of discovery that the court has allowed?
Negative, sir. Did hear from his family, but however, I do not have the correct. He does not have the correct address of where he left his vehicle, and it was never delivered to me. And I went to the courts. I gave them my correct address, and this was a personal matter, and he has my address. And no, yeah,
let me stop. Let me stop you for a moment. I'm guessing that you answered my question and you're talking about something else right now. So let me stop you for a moment, okay? So I think you told me that you didn't send out anything for discovery. You have not requested any additional information from Mr. Bunch during the 60-day period. Is that correct, sir? Is that correct, Mr. Bunch, Mr. Sands? All right. It sounds like we have a communication issue going on. What is this case? What is this case about, sir, Mr. Bunch? You are alleging what here, sir?
Your Honor, in a nutshell, I left my vehicle with Mr. Sims on August the 9th of 2024 with the understanding that he could have it for approximately 2 weeks because he and I had been working on resolving what I believe we both believe was a minor problem of my engine light coming on. And so because I was headed to a convention as well as a cruise for a period of 2 weeks, I told him, take his time, fix the vehicle on August the 9th. I dropped my vehicle off to him. At that time, I asked him, what would it cost? He said, send him $2,563. I did that, no questions asked. Now, one day before I returned from the cruise, I called Mr. Sims, asked him the status of the vehicle. He told me he needed an additional $7,500. Now, that sounded a bit suspicious to me. And he told me that my turbo was gone and I needed a new manifold exhaust, and the turbo alone would cost $6,900. That's what he shared with me on the phone. So I told him, well, look, I was due back that Saturday, and when I got back in the city, then we would discuss this. When we got back on August the 27th, now that was August 23rd when I talked to him. On August the 27th, that Tuesday, we got back, and I met with him at his shop. And at that time, he showed me an estimate, which I sent some documents there. The estimate did not match the numbers that he had given me. I told him that I would look for the parts myself because that's what I had been doing. I would look for the parts myself. Now, on September the 4th, not feeling comfortable with this, I told Mr. Sims, yeah, put my vehicle back together. Just put it back and give it to me. I'll take it someplace else. He objected to that, saying that if I did that, if he did that, then if something went wrong, then I would blame him. So he refused to give me my vehicle back at that time. So I asked him, well, once I gave him all the parts, how long would it take him to fix the vehicle? He said it would take him 1 day after I gave him all of the parts. I gave him all of the parts on September the 23rd. He got all the parts. Now on October the 3rd, he asked me for an additional $425. I sent him that. So now since that time, Your Honor, I have been trying to get my vehicle from Mr. Sims. And every time I ask Mr. Sims for my vehicle, he has an excuse as to why he can't give it to me. And I have no idea what's going on. I've gone to the second precinct. I mean, Your Honor, as late as February of this year, I talked to Mr. Sims for over an hour trying to settle this issue. I said, just give me my vehicle. And I attempted to settle him just to give me the maximum for small claims court, $7,000. Give me my vehicle. And I'm good with that. He refused that. But I said, well, just give me my vehicle then. On the 7th or the 8th of February, Mr. Sims and I agreed that we would meet at his shop and he would give me my vehicle.
I can't let you go. I can't let you get into any agreements you might have made.
Okay, I understand. I'm just saying, we agreed that we would meet at his shop to get my vehicle.
Gotcha. All right. So, you know, it seems to me that the issue, one way or the other, is a pretty simple issue here. So I'm going to go ahead and set the matter up for a trial date so I can hear both sides and present what you have to present to me, and then I'll make a judgment determination regarding the outcome of this matter. So I'm going to go ahead and set it for trial. Just one moment here.
Okay.
One moment. May 22nd, Thursday, May 22nd at 10:30 a.m.
Would that be via Zoom, Your Honor, or in person?
Yeah, it could be via Zoom unless either party wants to come in person. If either party want to be in person, then it has to be in person. If you want to do it by Zoom, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Well, Your Honor, at that time, I may ask my attorney to represent me.
So you can still do that by Zoom, whichever way you want to proceed.
Okay.
But you got to, I'm coming to you. All right, so Mr. Sims, what did you have to say, sir?
Honorable Congress, I would like to say that he was almost correct, and I know that this is pre-trial, but I do want to state that I gave him every leeway before I had to put it in storage. In the last meeting that we had via Zoom, that you stated, hey, Mr. Bunch, if you want to come get your vehicle, you can come get your vehicle. But there is going to be a price for storage. That was correct, August the 9th. I put it in storage
Okay, but let me stop you. Yeah, you guys have a tribal issue. Let me stop you. Listen to me. You have a tribal issue in the court. You're still talking and you're on mute. You're still talking and you're on mute. So you gotta listen to me. $10 a day at 100. Sir. You're talking and I can't hear anything you're saying. I'm not hearing anything you're saying. You are on mute and I'm not hearing anything that you're saying. Well, you keep on talking. I still don't hear anything you're saying. Are you hearing me? Okay, so what I'm doing is I've set the matter for trial on the 22nd of May. That's going to be at 10:30.
10:30.
Yeah. May 22nd, 10:30 a.m. I'll hear the matter, and I'll consider whatever both sides have to offer to tell me about this matter. All right.
Okay.
All right. So very well. We'll see you on the 22nd of May.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Your Honor.
No, your case has already been heard. The next hearing date is May 22nd at 10:30 a.m. That's the trial date.
Would that be in person, please?
If you want to come in person, you come in person. Otherwise, it's set for Zoom.
Yes, sir. I would like to do it in person.
Well, you can do that then. I'll see you then.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Just put that note on that one.
Yes, sir.
Set it up.